Hi, my name is John Milton. I'm involved with a group called the Way of Nature Fellowship, and right now I'm in a beautiful grove of mangrove trees in the coast of the Baja California. We've just finished a really wonderful program here, taking 18 people out onto the coast of Baja along the Pacific Ocean and hanging out with whales and dolphins and sea lions and all kinds of beautiful birds like pelicans. I've been working down here in Baja now for going on 45 years. It's been a real privilege to be able to run these wilderness retreat programs here in the Baja. What we try to do is emphasize connection to outer nature and the beautiful ecosystem of the southern Baja coastline and the mountains here, and also connection to ourselves, to our experiences of our senses, to our emotions and our thoughts, and the reality of maybe even some of the shadows that we have to deal with. We work with the connection to outer nature and inner nature to support a very deep dive into our true nature, which is really the source level or being a level of pure consciousness, pure awareness, pure beingness. And when we're able to transmute and dissolve some of the shadow aspects of our inner nature, that clarifies our capacity to drop into that open, spacious, still, silent essence of our being, just like a clear mirror or the open sky. So that's what we're up to here, and we're also having a lot of fun learning how to connect more deeply with outer nature, the pelicans, the whales, the dolphins, all the beings of this wonderful family of life that we're all part of, and learning how to really honor that deep family connection with all species, really. I'm inviting you to join us today in a little taste of this Way of Nature experience, which, by the way, you can find at www.wayofnature.com. I thought I might share one of our very simple practices, which is a practice of making a deep connection to nature by just walking barefoot, or I have some shoes here that are an example of a shoe with natural rubber. And you can either walk barefoot or use natural rubber for this very simple practice. In the feet, there's a point in the foot, kind of in the very center of the foot in the upper third, called the kidney 1 point or the bubbling spring point. And if that's bare and can make a direct connection with the earth, we like to walk very slowly and take a step and roll into the earth with the foot, just like it's rolling from the heel out to the toes. And especially that bubbling spring point in the front center of the foot makes connection to the earth. I recommend we make an experience of just kissing the earth with our feet. So with our feet, we can give a deep soul kiss to Mother Earth and really bond with her, connect with her, and make an energetic connection with her that's deep and authentic. One little note on the side is that modern science has discovered that when you make a connection with the earth energetically, the effect of that is as powerful as any of the most strong anti-inflammatory medicines. In fact, it goes way beyond normal Western medicine in helping to reduce inflammatory issues. It also helps to neutralize the effects of being around too many computers, cell phones, and Wi-Fi in general, which are now associated with many kinds of inflammatory conditions. So not only does it bond you with Mother Earth and help you make a deep connection energetically and spiritually with Mother Earth, it also helps you reduce your inflammatory conditions. Let me show you that K1.2. It's right here, and this point in the foot. There's a point here with a big toe, and the other 4 toes come together in a notch right here. If you press into your feet and kind of massage that a little bit, you'll notice there's kind of a tender spot. That's the center of the bubbling spring point. In acupuncture, it's often called kidney 1, the beginning of the kidney meridian that's linked to the kidneys. When you place the foot, if you roll from the heel around the outside of the foot along this here, and then roll across the plane of the toes here, and then come into this point we've just been talking about, the K1 point, bub and spring point. Then you, if you're walking, you have most of your weight in the rear foot. You would place the foot like that, and then you would shift your weight. Step and this kissing the earth with the feet. You can do this for, I recommend doing it for about 10, 15, or 20 minutes. So you have enough time to really get used to the idea and the feeling of it. It's not so much about thinking, it's about feeling with your heart and opening your heart, so when you make that soul kiss with Mother Earth, it's authentic, it's true, it's coming from your heart, it's not an artificial thing. When you first start to do it, it may feel a little strange, but then it'll become a natural thing and you'll begin to feel Mother Earth's energy beginning to come up into you as your own heart energy flows down through you, through the sole of your foot and that earth kiss. In this practice, we say in the way of nature that there's kind of a heaven energy that comes in from the sky and an earth energy that rises up from Mother Earth. The two come up into the body and they join in the human body, which is kind of a place where both the heaven energy and the earth energy merge and integrate. So through this very simple practice, you learn how to bond heaven and earth, sky above and earth below. It helps us become part of that broader family of life that we're all needing to rejoin because of the lack of connection in many modern lifestyles. Really critical to do this, rejoin the whole family of life in a beautiful and sacred, heart-warmed way. It's a simple practice, but very beautiful. Many, many gifts and great things come from doing that. So I hope you enjoy the simple practice that we've all been doing here along the beautiful coast of Baja here the past several weeks, and there are many others, of course, that go along with this, but this is a little introduction to this beautiful kissing Mother Earth with the sole of your foot. So I invite you to participate in this kind of thing in your own way, or if you'd like to get a bit of support from us, we'd be glad to support you in learning how to make that deep dive into the new family. And I look forward to hearing from many of you in the future. Good luck.